So, full disclosure, I've never seen the original Mary Poppins movie. Yeah, that movie came out like in the 1960s, man, so I just never got around to watching it. Wasn't really that familiar with the story. But apparently this time around, the kids who the original Mary Poppins was the nanny to in the first film have now grown up. The brother has kids of his own, but they are facing some financial troubles and they're about to lose their house. So Mary Poppins returns to come save the day. Now, I'm a big fan of Emily Blunt. She's a terrific actress. She has really great range and she can do drama, comedy, action. She can do it all. And she just kills it as Mary Poppins. You know, the first 10-15 minutes of the movie or so, it just drags on and on and on. The title sequence alone felt like it took like 10 minutes. So when she finally pops up on screen, coming down with a little umbrella, being all British and proper and all that stuff, I just love the way the British talk, by the way.
Don't you just love the way they talk? Ooh.
But as soon as she comes on screen, she owns it. She is so charismatic, so intriguing, so fascinating, and I just loved watching her do her thing. And she was fantastic, easily the best thing in the movie. And actually one of the only good things in the movie, to be honest. I wasn't really a fan of this film. First of all, Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think his name is, the guy from Hamilton, who's everybody slow and like, oh, Hamilton, so genius, yeah, whatever. I've never seen it, I don't know, I can't say. But in this movie, he is just, I feel like he's trying to take over the film as his own. He's just very self-indulgent. The movie itself is very self-indulgent and he just tries to take over the film. There's so many unnecessary scenes and musical numbers with him. It's like they were obligated to give him his spotlight as well in the movie, and I just didn't care for it, to be honest. I didn't go for it. Didn't like the songs, didn't like him, didn't like his acting, and I think the movie would have been a lot better off had he just been out of the movie completely and just focused on Mary Poppins, because that's the name of the damn movie. But no, it's like Mary Poppins and Hamilton, if you judge by the amount of screen time that this guy gets. So just wasn't a fan of his at all. I did not like his performance, I did not like him. So I'm just kind of over that guy. So, you know, personal preference, but yeah, didn't care for him. Other than that, the story itself, it just meanders all over the place. This movie comes in feeling really long. I checked the duration after I saw the movie. It was like 2 hours and 5 minutes or so, but it felt like a lot longer than that. There's so much stuff in this movie that is filler, and again, the whole movie is just self-indulgent. It feels like a vanity project for these people to kind of just show off their skills with no real attention being paid to telling a really good story. There's a number of scenes where I felt that could have been just totally lifted out of the movie and would have no consequence whatsoever to the story. For example, there's this one scene where they all go to visit Meryl Streep, who's apparently a cousin of Mary Poppins, and they had this whole song and dance about the house being upside down, and after it was done, I'm like, what does that do for the movie? What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything, you know? So those kind of scenes were just irrelevant and just filler, and I really wish they had just stuck to the story, because the story was a really touching one. It was about family and believing in something and believing in hope. But when the movie takes you on these side trips to all these irrelevant characters and these irrelevant musical numbers, it just takes away from the whole movie experience. I didn't really care for that. And the movie overall is just very loud. Everything, the volume is cranked up to 10 on every single scene. The musical score is just in your face, bah, 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 bah. Even when there's really no need to have such a dramatic score in that particular time, but still yet the movie just, the soundtrack is just in your face, bah, bah, bah. Like, dude, just take it easy, calm down with the music a little bit. Let the moments kind of sink in and let me just try to, you know, absorb what just happened. But no, the movie just bah, 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 bah. It tries to force you to just move on to the next scene, and it's just very distracting. It just took me out of the movie. The kids were, I guess, kind of cute, but they're kind of creepy in a way too. They kind of reminded me of a combination of the Children of the Corn with that black and white homeless kid who wants seconds on his dinner.
Please, sir, I want some more.
It's just kind of that freaky way they talked, really mature. I think they dressed really weird. And speaking of the costumes, you know, I'm not even quite sure when this movie takes place. All this time I was kind of thinking the movie takes place in modern times, but looking back on the way they dress, the way they talk, and like, I have really no idea when this movie is supposed to take place. Maybe it took place in the 20s or 60s. I can't really tell for sure, to be honest. But, you know, this movie, I had a hard time focusing my attention on it. It was just all over the place. I really wish they had just focused on Emily Blunt and the Mary Poppins character. I think that would have been made for a much better movie. She is the one good thing about, well, I take that back. Ben Whishaw as the father and the original Mary Poppins kid growing up, he is fantastic as well. So those two actors are really good. So let Mary Poppins be the star of Mary Poppins Returns, please. Emily Blunt, again, is fantastic, but she just seems to disappear at times in this movie, and then, hey, let's give Hamilton his spotlight now, you know, so I just did not really like that whatsoever. So again, that took away from the overall experience. I really wish they had just given Emily Blunt more screen time as she deserved, but they didn't. So for me, Mary Poppins Returns gets a 4 out of 10. Thanks so much for watching my review. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel MC on Film for more movie reviews in the future.